Hi, I'm Bill Garner, author of JD and Me, Bad Ideas and Poor Judgment. If you haven't read my first book, Me, Boo, and the Goob, you probably ought to read it before you read this one. This book is a continuation of the story that starts in the first book, and it's about growing up in Arkansas in the 60s and the 70s. The first book deals with me and some friends as young boys, kindergarten, elementary school. This book, JD and Me, has the boys in high school, and it's again based loosely on my life. My high school was destroyed in May of 1973 by a tornado that tore through Jonesboro, Arkansas. If you want to know more about that tornado, just Google Jonesboro, Arkansas tornado 1973. There's a ton of material out there on it, and you will be amazed at the absolute destruction that our town took. It got the high school, it got junior high, it got 3 of 5 elementary schools, and so the town was just tore up. We went to high school out at the fairgrounds in we called it Heifer High. It was primarily portable buildings, and the school administration did a phenomenal job of working with what they had. I look back at that and I'm just amazed. The teachers we had were so dedicated. We had a chemistry teacher named Mr. Easley. That man could teach chemistry to a cat. We had an English comp teacher named Miss Ashton. And if you thought that you were going to graduate from Jonesboro High School and not be able to write a good paragraph, you better think again. Miss Ashton's going to make sure that's going to happen. You're going to be able to write a paragraph. Miss Faralasco, she taught typing, and to this day, I don't think I've ever had the opportunity to say thank you for teaching me to type the proper way. And I type very well, especially for a guy that's broken most of his fingers 2 or 3 times. It was a great high school, but it was also possible to miss an astonishing number of classes and still show perfect attendance. Record keeping was not a strength while we were out there at the fairgrounds. And there was all sorts of other stuff going on. We had a lot of freedom at that time because the school didn't have a cafeteria. I mean, you got to get lunch somewhere, and so you had kids roaming all over town all during the day. We all discovered beer and pot and rock and roll and sex. And, some of us really went to excess and all of that shit. But this is the story about it. It's a good story. It's a story about growing up and about trying to figure things out. If you ask my brother and my sister, they will tell you I've never been the brightest candle in the room. And I try to illustrate that some in the book. I figured some things out in my old age, but I hope you will. I hope you'll read the book. It's available at Amazon.com, Barnes and Noble. It's on my website, WilliamLGarner.com. Buy the book, and if you haven't read Me, Boo, and the Goob, get it and read it first because it's a good story too. And I've got an email from people all over the world saying, "Thank God I'm not that kid's father." So if you're looking for a good laugh, get the books, read the books, and enjoy. And shoot me an email. Tell me how you liked it, or post a review for me. Alrighty, thank you very much. See ya.